Hey there, we sure do appreciate it kindly that you're over here listening to us cuss Trump and talk politics and the world and how awful everything is. But tell you what, if you want to take a little break from that, you know what you should listen to, don't you?
Redneck Matinee, folks. That's another podcast that Jackie and I do, and it is about all the good old redneck southern truck driving, stick bashing movies from yesteryear or maybe recently. What's the most recent movie you think we'd do?
Most recent one we'd do?
Yeah, we've done Smoking the Bandit, one.
Yeah.
We've done Any Which Way You Can and Every Which Way But Loose.
Both
That's
of them,
the most recent one.
Yeah.
We did Gator.
Yeah.
We did White Lightning.
Yeah, those are old ones, yeah.
We did White Line Fever.
Yeah, that's an older one, too.
We did Convoy.
Convoy's older one, too, yeah.
But what's the most recent movie we should do on Redneck Matinee?
Well, what's the most recent one out of what you just said? Because we already done that. Why not just say that one, and then people go listen to that instead of talk about one we ain't ever done before?
Well, I thought maybe we'd talk about, we do this and Logan Lucky, because it's got...
What is it?
They're Southern in it.
Yeah.
We probably won't do that. Hell, we'll be lucky if we make it to Walking Tall at this rate. Go on over and listen to Redneck Matinee.
Thank you kindly.
Hey, look at there. You see him? Well, open your damn eyes in. It's the old-timey country down-home red state update podcast and them. Coming to you from a bunker underneath Jackie's Market in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And here they are, both of them.
Hey there, everybody. This is Jackie Brawls.
Ooh-wee, Jackie, this is your best friend. You know how many people just turned this off when they heard me go hoo-wee? Because it confirmed their worst suspicions. Every new listener this week, 3, 4 of them, were like, nope. Noped out.
You got to work your way up to ooh-wee. You can't just start it.
We do it at the end, all right? When we get done with the news, me and Jackie are both just going to do a bunch of hollering and...
Yeehaw.
Yeah,
yeehaw,
man.
But you got to work your way up to it. What are you doing it for?
Now,
If you're just doing it right off the top, people don't know what you're doing it for. You could be excited there's a hurricane coming. You could be glad that the hurricane didn't hit one place or another, but nobody knows what it is. Some people may think you love Trump.
Yeah, let me set the scene.
Yeah.
Let me try to do it in a fashion, in an erudite, sophisticated, clear manner.
Yeah.
Folks, people, my name is Dunlap. This is Jackie Brawls. I'm his best friend.
I said my name when it started.
We come every week to you and give you a gift, and that gift is we're going to cuss Trump for 30 minutes or so.
Now, some people may not perceive that as a gift.
Some people are exhausted from cussing Trump all week, and they need us to take over.
Yeah, that's understandable, yeah, but there's some people who, they think we currently have a good president.
Well, folks, if you're one of them people who think we currently have a good president, by the time Jackie and I are hooping and hollering and yee-hawing and hoo-weeing at the end of this, woo-dogging at the end of this Trump cussing bit, your mind will be changed or your money back.
Wow.
It's free.
Well, I know
it's a
that.
free podcast.
I know.
No, but if by the end of us, now I know you can't change everybody's mind, but Jackie, today we're going to present a case to the new listener who likes Trump, who tuned us in.
All right.
And by the time we're hoo-dogging, they're going to say, my eyes have been opened, the scales have been lifted from my eyes. I can see, dear God Almighty in heaven, Trump is an ass. Oh, shit ass.
All right. You don't have to keep saying it, but
Big fucking shit ass.
All right, don't. All right, you ready?
The cussing's not going to help.
No.
I take that back and I apologize, because if you like Trump, you probably don't like cussing
That ain't
unless
true.
them words are coming out of his big, fat, wet, gross mouth.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah.
So I apologize. I realize that only His Excellency, His Sharpie wielding Majesty, Listen,
Watch
I'm getting
your
off on the
mouth.
wrong foot again.
Yep.
I get it. I'm not going to cuss. We'll leave that up to the President of these United States of America. And Beto O'Rourke, I guess.
Oh, yeah, he has a reason to it, seems like to me. I don't like that language, but tell you what, if you get mad at the language and you don't mind, babies getting shot in the face, and so be it. Then you got some issues that I can't personally help you. Now, I don't necessarily approve of Beto what he's doing, but if he's trying to bring attention to a terrible thing in the country, so be it. I personally think you can do that with maybe, better language, but,
So if Beto O'Rourke come on here after another mass shooting, I mean, Jesus, I don't even want to say that. Forget I said that part. Jesus. Forget I keep saying Jesus. I'm trying to convince Trump people.
All right.
Let me start over. Beto O'Rourke comes on here, Jackie. He's like, hey, man, this Trump thing's fucked up.
All right.
Would you tell him to watch his language?
I tell you to watch it. I'd say we don't push
I'm not me. I'm Beto O'Rourke.
All right. I would say, look, I agree with the sentiment, but we don't need the words.
Well, then fuck you too, man.
All right, get out. Then I'd send him on his way.
Well, he's tall. He's got a reach on him. I'll punch you in the
I
face,
ain't gonna
man.
hit nobody. He don't look like somebody hits people.
No, he don't.
He don't.
You just grab him up by the collar and say, get on out of here, Stretch, or whatever.
Well, I wouldn't do, I'd
Oh, man.
politely send him on his way. But, if you do
Can you call me an Uber at least, man?
saying that on here and then saying that on CNN is two different things. Because I tell you what, if I was on CNN and had to talk to any of them, I'd be tempted to say foul. I wouldn't use that word, I hope.
Would you tell Chris Cuomo that he was fucked up?
Hey, watch your mouth.
And what if he was like, what's your language, sir?
Let's get at it. That's what it says.
Let's get at it.
Get it what?
You did it. Nuh-uh, you. You said that. No, you said that.
All right.
No, you are the one who said that.
It's bad enough if you sit through an hour or 30, however longer that it is. But that's pretty much what a show is. That's all it is. I don't gain anything from that. I don't learn anything. I don't know anything about the news. I probably know less about it after looking at that man for however long he's on. It's too long, however long it is.
When he's on there with Kellyanne Conway and they're arguing, it's like your parents are going to get a divorce, but you're glad. And you've got the worst parents in the world, let's be honest.
Yeah. You may not be glad, you want the worst for both. If both of your parents are that awful, you want them to stay together and be terrible with one another, just in someplace else away from you.
Like, kids shouldn't run away from home unless your parents are Chris Cuomo and Kellyanne.
Well, if that's
Conway.
the case, go to a shelter, go someplace, tell someone you need help for sure. But no, I don't want to encourage no youngins to run away.
Do you think they have a secret love child, and this is what causes? That's what brings them together and also drives them apart?
No. He just needs someone to argue with, and ain't no one better than her. So that's, they both need the same thing. They're both getting the same thing out of whatever they're doing. I need someone to scream at, and I need someone to scream at, so there you go. And that's a lot of marriages, too. That's what you were saying earlier. Some, divorce, may not be the case. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for someone to scream at and for them to scream back at me.
Now, see, folks, new listener who likes Trump, do you see, we're giving you our bona fides.
What is it?
We don't like Chris Cuomo like you don't.
Hell no.
We make fun of Beto O'Rourke just like everybody does now.
Well, you should in some regard.
He's just slouching towards, like, what is he even gonna... He can't be president now.
Well, he's saying he can't be he's saying he can't be president, but then they say, look, in Texas, you could turn that, run for, Senate, go back, run for Senate. He said, no, what did he say? He said something along the lines that that ain't enough. I got to do it all or nothing, which I guess is pretty much what he's saying. So it'll be nothing here for too long. How many more times he going to be on the stage arguing to somebody?
He just doesn't seem presidential. He seems more like the president's friend who knows how to get pot, which is handy. I mean, Lord knows we've had a lot of presidents who could have used a friend like that.
Well, not this one.
Hey, man. So, by the end of this Trump cussing part, folks, you are going to be sold. Now that you know how we feel about CNN And Beto O'Rourke, God bless him. He is right about cussing, though. I have to say. Like, sometimes it's just good to hear somebody say, fuck.
All right, if there's a situation where you have to use it, then this would definitely be one. If somebody shot up your state 2 or 3 times, I mean, how many times before you start screaming cuss words? I don't know what you do, because nobody's going to do a damn thing. But
and I don't know if there's any other top-tier Democrats, I'm not really including him in that, top-tier Democrats who, should we get him on our show? I was going to email him this week because I'm like, hey, he's probably got time. Of all the candidates, he seems like the only one we could get.
Well, if he going to get on...
all of them.
If he going to get on here and just curse,
yeah.
No. Once, he gets once. He can do it once like he did once on CNN. He didn't do it over and over again.
Yeah, you don't want to do your catchphrase all the time.
Yeah.
Because then you just turn into Urkel.
Well.
Oh, I guess he has. Listen, Beto, babe. Dennis Miller all of a sudden. Beto O'Rourke, come on, Red State Update. Debate Red State Update, Beto O'Rourke. Come on here.
What's he going to debate us about?
Well, that's what they say.
I don't know what he going. I don't know what
he just cuss at you, and you'd say, "Get out."
No, I'd want to hear what he had to say concerning,
But he's the only one. He's Biden. I don't want to hear him cuss when he goes hell or damn. I mean, that's like Grandpa.
How about we start cussing him when he just reiterates over and over again, "I'm not going to run for Senate."
How about we cuss him like, "Hey, dude, what's the matter with your fucking eye?"
Hey, something wrong with it?
It's all bloody.
That's Biden's.
Who are you talking about?
I still talking about Beto O'Rourke.
Oh, what's the matter with his eye?
I didn't know if anything was wrong with his eye. I missed. Did you cut to Biden? I guess Biden and Beto too similar. I couldn't hear. No, something wrong with Joe Biden's eye. Yeah, it was all full of blood. I don't know what the hell it was. I just saw a picture of it.
I feel like Beto is somebody who would have something in his eye all the time. What are you blinking for? It's fucking, I can't see. Some ash blew in. So, Beto O'Rourke, okay, let's go back, Jackie. Biden as a cusser. Going, hell, damn, grandpa.
He's done it for as long as I've known Biden.
But I don't want to hear him say fuck.
Well, he said it. I don't.
Or see him fuck.
I don't want to hear you say it, for that matter.
Don't want to hear Kamala Harris say fuck, although she'd be pretty good if it was like her and Trump, like, fuck
all right,
you.
We don't need to go through the whole...
Elizabeth Warren, is this sexist? I definitely don't want to see her say fuck.
I don't want to see anybody. It ain't got nothing to do with sexist, man or woman. I don't want to hear it.
Is not, if he says fuck, he's going to have to, like, pray about it.
All right, enough. I don't need to go down the whole list of whether they say it or not. I don't want to hear it over and over
Bernie,
again.
Maybe Bernie. I can just see him up there, like, shaking, like something's about to come out of him. You don't know what it is. It's going to be like some sort of mouth foam or blood or like, and he's just, fuck.
Hey.
Like, what's he mad? We don't even know what he's mad about.
He's mad about everything. But so am I, so, what you gonna do about it? He's trying to do something, I guess. Whether it's going to work or not, hell, I don't know.
Did you watch the climate change debate on CNN?
No, I didn't watch it. I'm sure they talked.
Or town hall.
I don't know.
They were in space. It looked like they were.
I saw a picture.
Looked like they were Mormon Jesus.
What? And Mitt Romney's debate for him. No, I saw a picture of Biden's with his eye all bloody. That's all I saw of it. Did somebody do something to him while he was, or did he show up like that? Did his eyes start filling up with blood, or did he come in that way?
It's hard to say.
I don't know.
Which came first? People, have you ever heard, I know people on Twitter, there are people on Twitter who like Biden. There are. And there's plenty of people who like Biden, apparently, because he's leading in all the polls.
Yeah, somebody likes him, yeah.
But have you ever heard anybody just like full-throatedly, I love Joe Biden?
No. Obama never even said that.
No. If you were listing people who said that, I'd put Obama definitely like in the bottom third of people who might have uttered that.
I don't know anybody has.
I put Sarah Palin above Obama. See, folks who love Trump, we just mentioned Sarah Palin. When was the last time anybody did that? That wasn't like an Alaska cop. But now here's where we're going to try to sway you. Let's talk about, maybe you haven't even heard that Trump drew on a weather map. Or maybe you've heard it and had it presented to you in a way that was like, oh, they're making a big deal out of everything. I seen the Alabama National Guard Twitter account, and they said something that makes me think this isn't a big deal. I don't know if it's a big deal or not. Is it a big deal that he thought Alabama was going to get hit with a hurricane when they weren't at a time when he should have known or should have known better? Is it a big deal that somebody took a Sharpie and drew on a map like a weird half-emerged testicle? Is it weird that he's still talking about it? Yes.
He won't. Yeah, it could have been done, come and gone. Nobody would have said a word about it if it weren't for him.
If you say Alabama's about to get hit with a hurricane, then Alabama's got to go on Twitter and go, "We're fine."
All he had to do was, well, good to hear it. I'm glad I got the wrong.
I messed up.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, Alabama's actually fine. He's on Twitter all the time. Lots of people on Twitter are like, oh, I fucked this up. I shouldn't have linked to that. That turned out to be a white supremacist. Like, that's what the Trump administration should do all the time. But they don't.
Yeah.
This would be another example where they could say, I screwed up here. Sorry. Alabama is A-OK. Well, hurricane-wise.
Yeah.
But instead, he's still out there. He's getting the Homeland Security guy to type up a letter. I'm the one who said, never should have brought up Alabama. We were worried.
Because people would have forgot 2 minutes after it. But now, because he keeps bringing it up over and over again on Twitter, whatever the hell it is, now people are pointing out that it's illegal. What is that, for government weather map to deface one or whatever? Now it's breaking a law. Like it's just going to go on and on. Why? There's no reason for it. No reason for him to do it. And by the way, if it is illegal, I want to see if you're not going to get him for, colluding with Russia or trying to, what is it that he did that he kept doing? What is that thing?
No, you got to have your facts at your fingertips, Jackie, if you're going to convince these people.
Well, the thing where you obstruct justice, if those two things don't matter, which obviously they don't.
Emoluments, that's a big one to me.
That's a big one, I think.
Making all that money off. Go ahead, though.
Subpoena whoever, the DA, the Homeland Security, whoever. Get him in
Subpoena
there.
the weatherman.
Yeah, get him in. Who drew on the damn thing? See who's going to go to jail for him.
Get Bill Hall up there. Well, Bill Hall's a local Nashville
He
weatherman.
passed on. Bill Hall passed away. I wish he was here. I'm glad he's not here to have to see this about weather. I'm glad he.
If you lie about the weather, you can blame it on the weatherman. Easiest thing in the fucking world.
Watch him
Well,
out.
the weatherman told me this. He doesn't even know who to blame it on. He can't accept blame. He has to be right. So all his staff, everybody in there is trying to figure out every way they possibly can to make him right. Fake weather. Do you think he's working with Big Alabama Umbrella?
What?
You ever had the Alabama Umbrella? I paid $500 for an Alabama Umbrella behind the stands at Talladega once. It's worth it. Folks, let's also talk about, do you think he's inhaling them Sharpies? Is he just sniffing them, snurfing them? Is that why
they say that's his favorite thing to do anything with? Why not? Why not? Why wouldn't it be?
So, it just strikes us as odd, as people who hate your president, that this fucking moron dumbasses his way into something every day, but then has to take a week to make it worse. But he has the staff of the government of the United States of America at his beck and call, making sure that he thinks everybody else thinks he was never wrong at all. It's the Emperor's New Clothes. Like, it's the simplest thing. It's the Emperor's New Clothes every week. Imagine him naked.
No.
Every week it's the Emperor's New Clothes.
No.
They're scurrying around, telling him how great his clothes are. And he's just shitting all over himself. Is that how the Emperor's New Clothes goes?
I don't remember it.
They're
being
trying to
that
clean
way.
him up, and he just rolling around his own.
Something like that, yeah. But he didn't have, he was naked. I know that, and I don't like that
So,
comparison. I don't like it.
making money. Gonna have the G7 at his bedbug hotel. Barr having some sort of weird damn, what's that instrument he plays? Bagpipe party. Bob Barr's bagpipe party. They're paying the Trump, what, 30 grand?
Something like that. I don't know.
More? I mean,
Seems it should be the other way around. Seems like Trump should be paying Bill Barr a whole lot of money to me. I don't understand that, but so be it.
and then Pence in Ireland. Stayed at the Trump Hotel.
It's funny. This thing's funny. I ain't kept, after a while, I just lose, all right, fine. But the first time that I asked him, how many miles away from it, he's going out of his way to stay at the Trump place.
Like across Ireland.
Yeah. Going to cost us that taxpayer that much money.
We had to
get him
pay
there.
for a plane for Pence and then the second plane with all the women.
Yeah. And then on top of it, all of this. But at first it comes out and then they say, well, the reason is at the president's request. He asked us to do this, and we decided to do it. So then that comes out, and then the president gets mad as hell about it because everybody else is talking about it now. So they had to turn around and say something different. As far as I know now, Pence has changed his story how many times? 3 times. Pence changes his story 3 times. The president, as far as a marker concerned on a map, not once. Alabama, it's definitely Alabama. There's no doubt in my mind. I was told on and on and on. Pence, meanwhile, it got 3 or 4 different reasons as to why he's staying, 300 miles out of the way, or whatever it is.
He did say that. The president did say, I don't know. When they asked him who drew on the map with the Sharpie.
He didn't know who did that.
So Pence commuted via plane to Dublin from the Trump property across Ireland. So that's.
But see, people who like Trump say things to see this and think, oh, he's something else. He's getting money every which way. He's all you suckers, except you're one of the suckers. That doesn't make any sense to me. They think it's funny and he's smart and look at him go and all this, but you're the one he's ripping off. You.
It's like that fetish where you pay sex workers like all your money. What's that? Financial domination.
What?
There's a fetish called financial domination where you pay sex work. You just give sex workers all your money. You get off on the fact that they've taken all your money. And so that's what the Trump supporters are. Oh, by the way, also, Jackie, can I borrow some money?
What? No.
I need a little.
Hell no. Ain't for none of that. No.
I need a tithe.
What is it?
Tithing?
No, you don't. Full of it.
Tithe domination is another one where sex worker pretends to be
all
the
right,
preacher.
no more sex worker talk. Enough of that. I don't want to hear about it.
The plate looks a little light this week, Dunlap. I'm sorry. Let me see what I can borrow from my friend Jackie.
I don't want to hear none more sex work or whatever it is talk. It's bad enough that Democrats going to drag a porn star up on the hill to talk. She's ready to get up there and talk, tell everything about having sex with the president, him giving her money and all this stuff. I don't want to hear it.
I hope she gets something. I hope she gets $1,000 million somewhere along the line from something, a book or a TV show.
She's making money.
An album.
Hand over fist, which is fine. Why not? That's what she did. What are you going to do?
Hand over fist. That reminds me. Can I borrow some money?
No. Yeah! Woohoo! Yeah! Yeah!
Woo, doggy!
Woo, yeah!
Well, we hope he changed your mind. If you are a Trump person who listened to this show for the first time today, we hope that you came away a different person. Like a person with a fucking brain in their fucking head.
Watch your mouth. Don't say it that way. No,
And we thank you for listening.
There you go. So you say it like that. Don't say something bad about them. If you like what you heard, come back next week. Hear some more. If you like that, you want to hear even more, go over to our, what is it?
Patreon.
Yep, go on there. And then if you give $5 or more a month, you're going to get a whole new one of these called 20 Extra Minutes.
And there ain't much Trump cussing on that, usually.
That one's not so much. If it's what you like, you probably won't get as much on there, but you get a little something here and there. Always some interesting topics that come up on there, I would say, most of the time, anyway, because, you know, we care about our patrons. So we appreciate you kindly. Also, when you're paying $5 for that, it also goes to Redneck Matinee, which we mentioned earlier. Every which way but loose, any which way you can is currently on there. 2-in-1. Go listen to that old time great country redneck movies from just movies we love in our heart that we love to talk about, and hopefully you'll enjoy listening to us talk about it. But right now, that $5 sure does help, but we also need an extra $25 to keep the computers running and the internet's going and all that. And that's why this part right here is for our local Murfreesboro sponsors. Sponsors here, local Murfreesboro, Tennessee. If you live here, you want to listen to this part, you're going to find out about a deal, you're going to find out about a new restaurant to go eat, you're going to find out about a lot of things. And if you're traveling through, just passing through, you know, you might hear something on here while you stopping to get some gas or eat a Cracker Barrel, wherever, you know, drive on over this place to that place. It'll be something extra special for you to find here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And I've got it's the official sponsor, but it's not ready yet. But they give me $25, so it's an official sponsor. Look, this is paperwork. This is red tape. This is bureaucracy. The worst parts of bureaucracy right now, what we're dealing with here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Rutherford County, because of the Birds of Christmas exhibit, which was being held at the Hollyhock Gallery. It was supposed to go all the way through October, I believe, wasn't it?
You said it had been extended through October.
Well, that's
and I got excited, but thank God it's open again now.
No,
I can go see it.
No, that's the point.
At your house?
No, you can't see it here. No. There's not enough room to see it. It's all pushed up against the walls. It's every which way.
I can look through the windows.
It's temporary right now. No, you ain't going to see. Look, it's temporary. Once they cut through all this, like I mentioned earlier, red tape has supposedly got a good public defender helping them somehow. I don't understand all this stuff. I don't understand permits, license.
Is it about the liquor license?
You mentioned that, and I don't know if it's a liquor license or not. I don't know if they were serving. You said that they were.
Yeah, I had what was it? I think it was a greasy pheasant.
Well,
and it had a finch egg in it. No, I had a drink. I had a couple drinks, but they all had finch eggs in them. No. Finch eggs are little. I swallowed about 8 or 9 finch eggs.
Now, I know about getting a liquor license because you want beer on the premises, you know, here years ago in the store.
Well, it's festive. It's Christmas, Christmas birds.
Look.
People like to have a little bubbly, a festive drink, maybe a little punch, maybe a greasy pheasant.
All right. It was led to believe from them. Now, they didn't.
Eggnog, get it?
They didn't say it's definitely the liquor license. They didn't mention that at all. But I was led to believe from the way they was talking, there are certain permits that are necessary to display a great many stuffed bird around Christmas time, I guess. Because there's a bunch. Like I said, there's all sorts of them.
Did you get a count?
I can't count that pushed up against. Look, they're supposed to get this worked out, and I hope I do soon, because I can't. I mean, there's too many between me and the couch and the TV. There's a bunch. I can't do nothing.
Wait a minute. They're all of them are still there?
Well, the birds are, yes, Birds of Christmas. They're in my house, all of them but one.
Which one is that?
It's the pelican.
What?
The birds of Christmas are in my house.
How many birds?
All of them, except the pelican. I called up DSL. They told me to go to hell. The birds of Christmas are in my house.
How many birds?
All of them, except the pelican. I called up the overnight courier. They said I sounded like a warrior. The birds of Christmas are in my house.
How many birds?
All of them, except the pelican. I called DSL back to make it clear that pelican ain't here. He ain't here. Now this, let me make it clear, this is a temporary situation, and right now, the proprietors of the Birds of Christmas exhibit need to pay some legal fees. So we're asking people to contribute. So you're buying the ticket in advance to wherever it's going to be as soon as they're out of my house, and that money is going to go to help cut through this bureaucracy, cut through this red tape, get these Birds of Christmas into a fine establishment so you could witness all of its beauty and splendor. So if you can, that you can. I don't want you to come by my house. Come by the store, and you could contribute to the Birds of Christmas exhibit.
But if I come by your house and I contribute, you'll give me a peek?
No, I'm not going to. No, you can't.
You'll hold up one bird through the window, won't you?
No, I'm not going to hold up any.
If I give you money, you won't hold up a bird through the window?
First off, you ain't going to give me a dime. I know you ain't got no money, so I ain't got to worry about it. But no, I don't want to make
let's say that
no, because
Lindsay Pickens comes down and she says, Jackie, here's my advance, $30, good for future admission to the bird show. Now give me one peek.
No.
Bird of your choice.
No.
I'll stand over here. You just do it through the sliding glass door.
I would be breaking the laws of Rutherford County. I would just be getting them in hotter, deeper water than they're already in. Why would I want to make it worse? I want them to figure this out so they can get the birds out so everybody can see them where they need to be, with the pull out the feather, the whole thing. And I can't participate. I can't. I jeopardize that ever happening if you just come over here and I'm give you a peek here, move a curtain this way,
maybe
move that way.
If you leave your blinds up,
no,
who's gonna know the difference? Maybe you just wanted to let your house plants get a little vitamin B.
No, ain't none of that. No reason to come by Jackie's Market.
Vitamin D. What
come
do you
by
get
Jackie's
from
Market. Come up here if you have an interest in donating to the Birds of Christmas exhibit. Legal fees to help him get up and running again, please do. They get, from what I understand, the more money they get, the faster they can get this taken care of and get these birds where they need to be, which is not in my house.
Are they still trying to do it by September Day?
I thought that was the goal, I think, wasn't it?
Do you know when it is?
I don't know, but I'm sure Rutherford County does. I'm sure lawyers do, and I would hope it the proprietors of Birds of Christmas exhibit know as well, because they need to figure this out.
It's funny. That brings me to my sponsor, Jackie, about you remember Artistic Leaves?
I know the place, yeah. I guess I didn't do a good enough job for them from what I understand.
Well, they really thought you were going to help them with some of the details of the holiday.
Why I got to come up with the details for the holiday that they come up with? It ain't my job to come up with it. I don't work there. They don't pay. They pay me to do a sponsor. They don't pay me for an idea or date picking or what to do on the holiday. No, that's their business.
We figured it all out last week, September Day.
Well, they should have told me then.
On September Day. No, you and me did it, Jackie. Like, we eat chili on September Day. We listen to September by Earth, Wind, and Fire. We wear brown. That's what we do.
That's fine with me. Yeah, that sounds fine. I don't have a problem with any of that.
Oh, did you hear the...
What is it?
Rutherford County probably going over to your house. Probably somebody looked in the damn...
No, they better not have. Ain't no reason for anybody to go over there.
Somebody leave a screen door open?
No.
Somebody got a gander?
No. Don't anybody need to do anything. It better not be going to my house.
Well, Jackie, Artistic Leaves wants everybody to be gearing up for September Day, or possibly remembering the great September Day they had. We're not 100% sure on when September Day is supposed to be. We figured out a lot of it last week, if you recall.
That ain't for us to figure out. If it's their holiday, which again, I think it's a fine holiday. I don't have a problem with it.
They created September Day.
Yeah, well then they need to pick a day. Why is that up to us? It ain't up to us.
Sell some of their leaves.
Well, they need to give us a date.
Well, I called Susie Whiskers.
Yeah.
She's one of the co-founders of Artistic Leaves.
Yeah.
And she said she did not remember, but they wrote it down on a Post-it at the store.
What?
But she said it was in the stock room.
Look.
So she was going to call Caden and Cootie.
What?
Cootie. Well, Cody works there too.
Look, I don't know.
Caden's twin.
Look, Susie Whiskers, if she's going to come up with the idea for a holiday and all that, then she needs to figure out what day it's on. And she don't need to leave that up. Don't need to write it down somewhere. Sure, you write it down. Yeah, you write it down. But if the whole thing is supposed to benefit you making up a holiday for people to come to your little hippie store, buy leaves, whatever. That's fine.
Like
that's fine.
Artistic leaves.
Whatever.
You tie them to a stick or a bag.
Yeah, make a fan out of them, on and on and on. Whatever you want. That's
a mantelpiece.
But if it's your prerogative to come up with a holiday to get people to come down there to spend their hard-earned money, then you need to tell people when they need to do that.
She's busy.
You can't leave it up to them. What do you mean she's busy? She ain't busy.
They expanded their hours. They're open 24/7 now. They hired Caden and Cootie and Cody to run the night shift because they got let go from Mrs. Chickens when it shut down. So she called down there and asked them to look in the back room where the Post-it was, and what happened was Caden was smoking out back, so he propped the door open, and all these animals got in.
What?
In the leaves. They just made their nest in the leaves.
That's what animals do with leaves. That's what you're supposed to do with them.
But so many, apparently he'd been smoking and leaving that door cracked, blowing that smoke outside.
Look,
so many animals got in, it was mostly animal houses in there.
Go to Susie Whiskers and tell her, I'm sorry about the animal, but that's her and her
They're
employee.
Artistic animal houses.
Well, that's her employee that did that. She needs to deal with him accordingly. But look, if you're the one that come up with September Day, you're the one that wrote it down on a piece of paper, and you lost it, you forgot, why not just get a new piece of paper and write down whatever hell day you want it to be? Because it's your decision anyway. Why do you got to go find that one? It don't make a damn if ain't nobody can find it.
Why does it got to be the 4th of July? Won't we just make it the 12th of July?
This ain't even the same damn thing. What are you talking about?
It will be someday.
One's a real thing. The other one's made up to sell leaf things.
They had to open all night long to sell these leaves.
Who went in there to buy any of that?
Well, nobody yet, but when September Day opens up and they get all the animals out of the leaves.
Well, if that's what she wants to do, then she needs to write down on a new piece of damn paper what the hell day she wants it to be. And then people will maybe come then. I seriously doubt they're going to come anyway. But go ahead, just make up a day. It don't make a damn difference.
Well, what happened was Caden flipped a cigarette. Cody said, why don't you just flip a cigarette in them leaves and smoke them out? But what happened was, and Cootie said, no, but it was too late. And it was like slow motion. He just like flicked it into a centerpiece, and the whole damn place just whoosh.
What?
I mean, it's dry leaves and animals.
Well, what the hell difference does it make what September Day is now if I ain't even got a place?
Well, they're going to really focus on the holiday since they don't have, any more leaves. That's really all she's got to hang on to. And listen, don't worry. She says it's in her phone somewhere anyway, so she's got to find it.
I don't.
But Caden and Cody, they're unemployed again.
I don't care. September Day sounds like a good idea. I don't mind that. Eating chili, listening to Earth, Wind, that's all good. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But what does it matter what the hell? Just pick a day. I would assume someday in September. I would assume it'd be in the month of September. It wouldn't make any sense if it was somewhere else. So just pick a damn day and we'll go do all what you said. And maybe someone will buy some damn leaves. I don't know.
Don't worry, Jackie. Everything's going to be fine. Caden already said he's going to start vaping.
What?
That was a pretty good podcast today, Jackie.
How's it better than the other ones we did?
We didn't talk about borrowing guns.
Well, if you're gonna let someone lend somebody your gun, you better know them real damn well. I'll say that much.
I borrow guns all the time out of people's gun racks and glove boxes.
They don't know that you're borrowing it, though. That's a whole different thing.
Well,
That's stealing is what that's doing.
No, it's borrowing. I take
if you
back after I scare people.
Well, you scare
all that they or impress them. All that would happen if I told people I was borrowing their guns is they would say, no, stop, get away.
Yeah.
I'll pull this gun on you.
Yeah.
But my way of doing it, I impress kids with my Wild West gunslinging.
Kids don't. The last thing a kid wants to see is a gun any which way. They don't want. No.
I work out some road rage.
No.
I just kind of flash it for extra respect.
Now, you perfect example. If and I own a few guns, not many as I used to. Sold a few over the years, but I still got a couple. You will never see them. You will never see those guns. The only way you would see them is if you were breaking into my house at a late hour and I didn't know it was you. And even if I did know you and you was breaking in, you probably going to see a barrel of shotgun. I'll say that right now. That's the only way you're going to see my guns. You ain't going to see them any other way.
I take my guns into Kroger.
No, can't do that no
They
more.
just asked. They didn't say.
Walmart, Kroger, Walgreens, who else?
It doesn't matter. Wherever I listen, if you're parked out in the parking lot and you have a gun in your car and your car's unlocked and maybe you left a dog in there, me and that dog and your gun are going to walk into Kroger to prove a point And then I'm going to take the dog probably and the gun definitely back to your car. Cops told me if they ever caught me with a gun, I was going straight to jail.
Yeah, well, that's where you should
Some
go.
of the NRAist motherfuckers on the force said you do not get one.
I know.
This does not apply to you.
They got some common sense,
Gun stores, everybody in Murfreesboro that could possibly get a gun to me have all said no.
Yeah.
I don't care about the damn Second Amendment. What's that woman on NRA TV?
I don't know. It ain't Lord. What is it? I don't know anymore. I don't know.
She even said no.
Well, yeah.
Bongino, he's like, no way.
I do that. No, but they all is
Wayne LaPierre said, well, I mean, if I could make some money off this, I would, but since I can't, I just say don't let you have none.
As awful as all those people that you mentioned, and not the most intelligent people, they're at least all smart enough to know better than to get a gun anywhere near you.
Charlton Heston.
He did.
I know, but if he was alive, he'd say, no way.
No, you're not getting that. No, he knows.
Hell no. Get out. Get away.
He was good when he did the acting. He was good. I miss old Charlton Heston, old movies anyway.
Stop.
What?
Oh, I was doing Charlton Heston again.
Stop? Is that what he said?
Stop. Thief. Help. Police.
He's got my gun.
He stole my dog. Is that him? And my garden.
I don't know.
Hello. I'm down here.
What?
In the ravine. I'm Charlton Heston. My dog has been stolen from my automobile.
Which movie is that of his?
Planes, Trains, Automobiles.
Oh, yeah, it's a good one.